Happy Tuesday, guys. So I wanted to come to you through the speaker screens and talk about a few big things. First of all, I want to go over the key parts of an argument, just some vocab terms. I want to talk to you about bias and what it means for you to actually have to do, and your to-do list for today. So pay attention, this will be less than 5 minutes. So, first of all, some of you said you've never heard what this word means, and others of you are like, oh yeah, some teacher lady in the past has taught it to me. Well, claim is the author's stance, and the word stance sounds like stand, and it's where you stand on an issue. It's the author's opinion. So typically, that's what the entire argument's about. So right now, you're working on the article of your choice, and you got to pick between 3 different ones. So you see 2 different stances. So whether you're reading Arzu's Ethical or not, you will read a yes side and a no side. So there are 2 claims in each article. And the same goes for should plastic straws be banned and should college athletes be paid. So the claim is the author's whole point, their stance, their opinion on the issue. And if you can think back to the very, 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 very first day of school, like 3 million years ago, we did this would you rather game on your pod, and you got to pick which would you rather, have bad breath or BO. Would you rather live in the country or live in the city? Your opinion is your claim. It's your stance on the issue. So claims always have to be supported by evidence. Evidence is logical reasons, data, and proof. Evidence, y'all, that's your quoted words and your signposts. That's why I had you highlight numbers and stats. That is all your evidence to support your claim. So the evidence must be relevant to the article, because if it is just extra detail or extra fluff that doesn't matter, then we have something called bias. Bias is when you have a personal opinion for or against something, and that clouds your total opinion. So think about it. If you're reading, should college athletes be paid? Who is going to have a biased opinion? Probably college athletes, because of course they want to get paid. It's their own personal interest. Or how about let's look at the NCAA. If they have to pay all college athletes, where are they going to get this money? So then you're looking at who wrote the article, who benefits from the article, and what the heck's going on. So here's how you spot bias, because there is bias in your articles today. Who wrote the articles? Just always look at who wrote it and look at their position, look at their job. Think about, could there be bias and where is it? And then figure out of your yes and no articles, which one had a stronger argument and be able to tell them why. So now I'm going to take you on over to your to-do list for today. This is very importante. So first of all, if you didn't do this yesterday, I want you to complete number 9A, sentence structure question trails. So here's how this is going to work. If you get the question wrong, eventually you'll end up back on a question you've answered before. It's annoying, it's tedious, and you're probably going to hate it. But if you do it right, you'll get a 100, because then you have to backtrack and figure out your right answers. Oh, it's a genius plan. If you don't get 100 the first time, I'm going to let you redo it and redo it and redo it until you get a 100. You can just call me Santa Quan, okay? So after you've completed your question trails, which is a formative grade, by the way, you're going to head on over to 9B, 1116 check-in. Even though it's the 17th, I still want to check in with you. That'll take you all of 5 minutes. Then you have seen this slide decks before. This is slide 1, slide 2, step 1, step 2, step 3. Step 4 is new today. So after you've highlighted and marked your signpost and completed your brochure, you're going to get this new sheet called Analyzing the Argument Organizer. And it looks like this bad boy right here. So you're going to do what we just talked about. You're going to look for the author's main claim on one side. You're going to find the evidence and then list the evidence. So you're naming the author's reason and then you're listing the evidence. So here's what you write. Here's exact text evidence in this part. Okay, you're going to find 3 pieces, and then you're going to talk to me about how the author tried to persuade the reader, check what applies. You're going to do the same thing for the other side. If you follow these directions, you should be good, okay? So one more thing, just so it's clear. I'm going to post this video that I'm making. I'm going to post it in the stream right here so you can rewatch it. And your tasks are posted in your in-class to-do list. And that's where they will be, number 9A and 9B. I want you guys to continue to be on your best behavior. Be productive, because the work that you're doing now is going to be graded, and you will have a short constructed response due by the end of the week that will be graded. So I'm watching kind of digitally, and I miss you guys, and I can't wait to see what you do. Have a good day.